Hello everyone, this is going to be a commentary over Halo 5 Guardians gameplay. This video is on The Walking Dead, last Sunday's episode, which would be the October 25th episode, which is episode 3 of this season 6. It's going to be on Glenn and if he's dead or not. Because I've seen not like article things on why and excuses on why he's dead and why he's not dead. I'm gonna go over 8 reasons why he's still alive and 4 reasons why he's definitely dead. Okay, and I'm a casual to a little bit above casual fan of the show. I guess I'm not super hardcore. I do have all the collection edition of the seasons, but most of them. I have like 3 out of the 6. But okay, when the guy is Seattle, that's how much of a when Nicholas shoots himself in the head at the end of the episode. The way they fall, Nicholas falls on top of Glenn, which means he should have some time before the zombies get to him to try to get out. Yeah, because he has some time before they rip Nicholas apart enough so that they get to him. And then the camera, when they're showing Glenn screaming, they have a close-up of his face, and it kind of looks like they're pulling intestines out of his chest, which that's not where you have intestines, and no blood is coming out of his mouth. So that seems if somebody was ripping your fucking intestines out, seems like a thing that would happen. And there's an escape route where they were. Like, you could see that they can go under the dumpster. They'd have to wait it out and probably starve, but he could go under the dumpster, and there was some stairs to the side. It was blocked off, but I'm pretty sure he's not a zombie. I'm pretty sure he should be able to climb that, but that's harder to get to. Yep, that's number 2. There's an escape route. Number 4, he still has a flare gun, so he can use it to distract the zombies, so he can get under the dumpster or to the stairs. That's number 4. And number 5. Stephen Young wasn't on The Talking Dead or included in the memoriam. In The Walking Dead's regulars in memoriam segments, many characters and walkers were bid farewell through interesting while Nicholas was included, Glenn was not. Instead of Glenn's name appearing, we definitely saw Glenn's directed message when "Please don't let this be true" appeared on the screen 3 times. There was no witnesses. If Glenn dies, there will be no witnesses to see his demise, something every other major character to have died on the show has had. All the other ones have had somebody who saw them explicitly die and to tell the others, all the main characters at least, like Morgan, who thought we were dead, but then he comes back. Merle cut off his arm and thought he was dead, he comes back. Carol, when T-Dog protected her. And then Stephen Young was spotted on set recently, which I don't like. Number 7, I don't like this one that much because it could be in a flashback, like a bunch of other times that have happened, like Lori, fucking Rick's wife, when he was seeing her ghost and shit. Well, not her ghost, but yeah, when he was seeing her, I'm sure she had to come back. I was sure she wasn't CGI. I'm sure it was way easier just to have her back than to make CGI model of her. So that's not that good, I guess, because he could be in a fucking flashback. Then number 8, this one's kind of dumb, but look at all the stuff he has survived in the past. Like all the shit he's been through. Yep, all the shit he's been through in episode 2, season 1, when he had to cover himself with all the zombie guts and shit to walk. The Atlanta. Then episode 2, no, season 2, episode 4, The Whale. Then season 3, episode 7, and season 4, episode 5, when he was sick and almost dying. Then season 5, episode 1, when they were in terminal, whatever the fuck. Yep, so those are reasons. They're okay at best, but here's the 4 reasons why he's definitely dead. He fell into a horde of walkers. This obviously, yeah, it's pretty much, it's not that easy to come back with. He fell into the horde. It was completely surrounded, so it's not that easy. Like, he could just back it up and shit. Thank you was the climatic, proper send-off episode with the ritual phrase uttered right at Glenn when he sent to his permanent death. Yeah, when Nicholas thanked him for making him not a pussy anymore. Yeah. They made a big deal about this episode, titillating it with a line of dialogue. Thank you, uttered by Nicholas before he clearly commits suicide and somewhat checks out right before Glenn is attacked and bombarded by walkers. The show's integrity is at stake if they allow Glenn to survive. Yeah, it'll be kind of goofy if he survives, especially since he fell in the middle. And the zombies will quickly go through Nicholas. And even then, when Glenn starts moving, they're just gonna notice his ass immediately, because that was way too many zombies for just one guy. It was just one person to rip up, I guess we could say. And yeah, it was pretty messed. Like, it was kind of weird and that. Well, it's zombies, so it's not, the show's not that realistic, but still, it would be kind of weird. Number 4, Rick and Maggie have already buried Glenn in the comic book storyline. I don't know about this. I don't read that shit, so maybe that's an actual idea. So yeah, the ray of hope for Glenn's fans is in this message written from Scott M. Gimple. While all the signs point to no more Glenn, here's what producer M. Scott Gimpler, I don't know how to pronounce his fucking last name, cryptically said about the Glenn's death. In some ways, we will see Glenn again. Yeah, that's probably just like in a ghost form, or a walker, or a flashback. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen with that. Like Lori and other characters. Yeah, he's probably dead. I think it's probably dead, because I don't think he's gonna survive that shit. Or they have to do some weird excuses why he's not dead. But he's probably gonna be like a zombie, or a flashback, or like a ghost thing. Yep. Yeah, I think he's probably dead, more than likely. I like the show and I like the character, but he's probably dead. They're pretty cool. That was a pretty fucking good episode. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And for more commentaries about random shit, just subscribe.